So that just show you when we put something down, we put it down. You understand what I'm saying? We put it down. Now, let's deal with some things. Now we talking about move monoliths. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about move the monoliths. And that means stone. You understand what I'm saying? And how far they moved it from. Okay? Now, you know, there is some stones in other places, but they are not carved. They you know, if they did it one time. In ancient Egypt, they were moving tons of stone damn near for every temple, for damn near every statue. Nobody ever done it on the level of ancient Egypt and probably never will do it again. You see what I'm saying? So we talking about the Ramesseum. Okay? Now we're gonna go to the Ramesseum. We're gonna go to the Ramesseum just so you can see this now. Let me see if it's right there. It should be right there. It's right here. It's right here. Matter of fact, look, I'll just read it from here. Now, we're talking about moving the now. It says that the Ramesseum, the memorial temple of Ramesses II, originally called the House of Millions of Years, Ursa Ma'at Ra, that unites with feeds the city in the domain of Amen. In the front of the ruins is the base of the Colossus of Ramesses. On the granite colossus shoulder is an inscription describing Ramesses as the son of princes. The statue fell into the second court, and the head and torso remained there. But the other broken pieces are in museums all over the world. They done took a piece. Only fragments of the base and torso remain of the colossal statue of the enthroned Ramesses. It was 19 meters high and weighed over 1,000 tons. The stone for the statue was transported over 170 miles over land from Aswan to Thebes. This would have once been the largest statue in the world. Okay, except statues carved in situ. That means it was carved directly into a mountain where they didn't have to carve it. So you talking about 1,000 tons moved over land 170 miles from Thebes. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? This is the largest statue ever carved. You're talking about, you know, singularly. Now, we're not talking about carved into, because even the statues that probably at Abu Simbel would have been larger, but they carved directly into a mountain and they did not have to be moved. This one was moved, okay? So you talking about not only having the ability to carve the granite, but to move it, okay? Where else is you doing that at? So you got multiplicity of sciences and art. Science got to come together to make something like this happen. Let me show you what it looked like. Look at this. And so they done took pieces of it. I've been here. They done took pieces of it and took it somewhere else to a museum. You see what I'm saying? And the head then rolled out, but you could just look how large it is. You see what I'm saying? 1,000 tons. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let's look at this one. Now, I ain't even talking about these damn sarcophaguses. You understand what I'm saying? All of these damn sarcophaguses, you know, sarcophaguses, you know, they found like 80 at the Serapeum at Saqqara, and they weigh something like 80 tons apiece. The damn lid weighed 30 tons. You see what I'm saying? And they got 80 down in this Serapeum. You understand which is sacred to the Apis bull. Okay, which is they had the bulls down in and so these was actually sarcophages for the bulls. You understand what I'm saying? Which was sacred in ancient Egypt. You see? And so now this is matter of fact, I got another one of that. You see? And so this is what it would probably, the Ramesses, this is what it would have probably looked like. You understand? At mass of 1,000 tons. They say Ramesses built larger than any other king that ever lived. Him and Amenhotep III. And, he just left megaliths all over Egypt. Now, these are the Colossi of Memnon in Egypt. Now, this is Amenhotep III. Him and Ramesses was the two largest builders in ancient Egypt. Now, you can look all this up, but I got them here for you anyway. I believe I got them in there. If I don't, they right close by and I could get them. Now, they say these two giants were built from a single piece of stone each. Okay? They were oriented towards the sunrise at winter solstice. Okay? Estimates, they weigh 1,000 tons a piece. Okay? A piece, and then you got some that go down to 600 tons a piece. Okay, now what it says, these statues were made from blocks of quartz sandstone, which was stone quarried at El Gabal, near modern day Cairo, and transported 420 miles over land without using the Nile to thieves. They are too heavy to transport upstream on the Nile. The mortuary temple built for the 18th dynasty King Amenhotep III, 1390 to 1352 BC, that once stood between the two figures, was completely stripped of its masonry. So these two statues stood in front of Amenhotep's temple, mortuary temple, and obviously they didn't took every brick. I believe they said it fell down or it collapsed. I don't know if it was an earthquake and then it flooded in there. And so they probably then took pieces of it and put it in museums across the world. So you talking about you talking about two statues that weigh almost 1,000 a ton. 1,000 tons. Let me say 1,000 tons a piece. And they dragged them across the earth for 420 miles. Imagine that, family. Imagine that. Do I got a picture of them? I do. Right there, right here. There it is, right there. The 700 tons. That's the minimum. Let me go and put it up there. So because I don't want to shortchange our people. So you understand the greatness. Nobody else was doing that. Nowhere on the planet Earth. Nowhere. Look at these. These is, when you talking about, they call them arch trays. And that's these slabs at the top of the column. You see what I'm saying? That's these slabs at the top of the column. One of these slabs weighs 70 tons. Now ask yourself how, and the columns is 70 feet high. Ask yourself how they got them arch trays up there. How you think they got them granite slabs up there that weigh 70? And you can see it's just they all over the colonnade. You understand what I'm saying? So it could be well into the 50 of them up there. You know what I'm saying? It could be 50 or more. It could be 70. It could be 100 of these arch trays. So they weigh 70 tons minimum, and the columns themselves is 70 feet high. Ask yourself how they got there. Ask yourself how they got them up there. You see, this is shocking to the mind to see. You can see here, you know what I'm saying? You see the column, you see the arch trays. You can see the cut right there to show you the length of the arch tray, and it's 70 tons a piece. And you can see them all through the temple.